Hey there everyone, welcome back to Film Screeny. Jeff Lutz has been everyone's favorite ever since he has been appearing on the Discovery Channel reality TV show The Street Outlaws. Seeing him on screen mastering the very art of racing, viewers have often wondered if racing is his actual profession, as he seems like a fair expert on the show, and by the models of the cars, he seems like he earns way more than a reality star should. Here is everything about what does Jeff Lutz do for a living. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. Number 5. Jeff was never a car racer. Jeff is quite different from his fellow co-stars on the show Outlaws. While most of the crew grew up with a background and knowledge of cars and racing, it was not until much later that Jeff's business failed and he developed an interest in cars and racing. Long before appearing on the series, Jeff was actually a bricklayer, and he and his family even owned a bricklaying business, which subsequently met a dead end which led him to drop the business. Jeff started taking his brother's Camaro for races and even modified the parts of the car. It appears that although Jeff was no expert in cars and did not have any experience, his modified cars appeared to be the work of an artist. It was until Jeff's father bought him a new car, which is a gorgeous 1969 Chevrolet, which was not quite a racing car, but Jeff completely transformed it into one by modifying the parts and engines of the car. It does not seem improbable that Jeff Lutz fit right into the reality TV series Outlaws, and even became an all-time favorite of the show despite the fact that he had no childhood experience of the sport whatsoever. But now the cast members of the show respect him and his fans absolutely adore him. Number 4. Jeff Lutz's journey to Street Outlaws. After becoming a professional racer, Jeff got his place in the reality TV series Outlaws quite easily. However, even after being casted for the show, Jeff did not get an original race car. First, racing with his usual modified car, the Mad Max, Jeff was really on the spotlight. However, it did not remain the same for too long. The reality racing series Street Outlaws is actually built around street racing and illegal racing. However, when the top 10 list for car mods changed, Jeff had to take a completely different route. After he could no longer use the Mad Max car or a pro mod car, Jeff and his son Jeff Lutz Jr. came up with a better yet innovative solution. Together, they actually built a car called the '57 Chevy, and with his new car, Jeff got back on his feet and continued being a cast member of the Street Outlaws. The fans of the show were absolutely happy about it, and Jeff himself once again made a new mark on the show. Number 3. What does Jeff Lutz do for a living? Ever since Jeff Lutz has appeared on the show, fans have been quite curious about Jeff's source of income. Although it is obvious that Jeff must make more than enough by appearing on Discovery Channel's Street Outlaws, his job as a racer on reality TV is not the only source of his income, as Jeff actually owns a car business by the name Lutz Race Cars, and it has grown quite successful over the years, mainly due to his success on the series as well. Jeff actually deals with modified cars, and the shop is located in Pennsylvania. He also runs the business online through a website where customers can deal and buy cars online. Number 2. What is currently going on with Jeff Lutz? Despite the pandemic, Jeff Lutz has been making quite much through his racing car business. However, along with his job, Jeff also has a great relationship with his family. He has been spending more and more time with his family. His wife, Christine Lutz, has played a great role in supporting him. She has been with him ever since their marriage in 1989. Jeff and Christine have a son, Jeff Lutz Jr., who has a keen interest in his father's business and is an expert himself in cars and racing. Number 1. How much does Jeff Lutz make on TV? Although for a person appearing on reality television, having high net worth is no surprise, and Jeff himself is actually a millionaire. Not revealed by the racer himself, Jeff's net worth is approximate to be around $1.5 million. Jeff Lutz also owns a pretty amazing car collection, including the cars from the very start of his journey as well as the new ones. His collection includes a '57 Chevy, the Chevy Mad Max, a Civic hatchback, and a 2006 Pontiac GTO. Jeff Lutz is one of the beloved cast members of Street Outlaws. Although a current season of the series has not been made official yet, it is no doubt that the viewers are in great anticipation to see the 51-year-old in action again.